Hello to all. Today I'm here for another comparison review, another album comparison, and of course I have one album from Metallica, and it is The Load, as the title say. And I'm very happy because I own every pressing of this album, every mastering, cutting, whatever pressing of this album, and I'm very proud because I have full opinion for this album. What pressing sound good, what bad. Also, I wanted to make this comparison when the new remastered came out, will come out, but it seems that they will release in 30 years anniversary in 26, I think. So there is a lot of time to waiting the new remaster of the box set, but I cannot wait. But for now, let's focus for what pressings they have released, and let's start. Okay, uh, I have five pressings. This is the five different masterings. General, there is six pressing. It was in 2010, the casual 33 RPM universal warning pressing, and Blackened. They repress this mastering from Chris Bellan in Brent Gradman. They repressing under Blackened their own label, under Blackened this version, and they have both identical matrix. So there is no reason to buy both if you are really no very collector. So I choose to buy the Blackened to support Metallica because Blackened is Metallica, and second because I can find it in mint condition, in new condition. The other I need to buy from second hand. So I have five pressings, generally six pressings, but five different masterings. Okay, in the five position, let's start, guys. In the five position, I have the original Europe pressing that came out in '96 when the album came out. It was released in US and Europe. And Europe, we get this fucking vinyl. In US, they get the better version, of course. In US, was released in under Elektra label, and in Europe under Vertigo. You see, Vertigo. So if you see Vertigo, it's probably the original or the 2001 version Europe. Vertigo is Europe. So this is my least favorite pressing of the album. This was pressed in France DFI pressing plants, and whatever pressing from Metallica I own from this pressing plant, it is really the worst or the second worst version of the title. Really, embarrassing mastering, embarrassing pressings. The sound from here is very weak, like not so weak like Just for All and the Black Album, but still weak. The drums is like Ulrich kick the drums, and I I imagine some kid try to play drums, for example, or the guitar is nowhere. It's like the sound is very washed out. No bass, no guitar deformation. The no good separation. It is like I listened 50s music from one very small radio. Not like that, but I try to describe how weak, how bad is this version. And this version, guys, let me say, this version is very expensive. It costs now to find one decent copy 80 euros. One people buy it 160 euros because it's collecting material for this, or they believe it's good. Some casual disco people say, "Oh, sounds absolutely brilliant," like most of 90s pressing. The most of 90s pressing I own sound like shit, guys. If you want to listen good vinyl pressings, you go back to 80s, 70s, 60s, or nowadays. Nowadays they start because people collect all it, go very into vinyl. They go to buy vinyls. Some labels really care, but in the 90s, the master was the CD. So almost some 90s pressing sound very good. I cannot say like, but the most of them, as a general result, is shit. And the casual people say Discoction here, oh, sound brilliant. I have no, and after no comparison, I have no other pressing to compare, but this sound amazing. Of course, when you do not have something to compare, you say, okay, vinyl, original, Europe, let's say, without argument, my bullshit. No, if you want my opinion, I have listened, I have bring all the vinyl pressings of the album. If you want my opinion, no buy this. This is collecting material and only. If you want to listen from one, if you want to listen the album and you enjoy it, and you do not spend 100 euros, you go and buy this. Or you listen from the digital sound because this contains digital sound. This is the ordinary original CD. You know what you get, nothing amazing, nothing bad. Or if you are like some collectors, you go and buy the Japanese little. I do not remember if this is super high material. If it is, maybe you have get some small benefits, but no, this do the job. So this destroy this. This is for collective material, nothing more. Okay. If we are clear, let's continue. In the fourth place, I have the Blackened 2015 pressing. Same labels, but Blackened here you see. And here, Blackened recorded. Like I said, I think this sound identical with the Universal Warner 2008 version because they have the same stubbers, guys. It's the same matrix, so from the same stubber they press the vinyls. This sound almost the same, but with the original Europe Vertigo version, guys. This is really, has more low end. The Europe has nothing bass, no low end. Is nothing. Here it has more low end, little more thick sound, but the sound is very muddy. Also, little muffled. No have strong power to go out of your speakers. Also, I see some atrocious marks in my copies and very bad. It was like someone put it in the floor and one track across them, like that is the mark. But to my surprise, the same version of Reload have the same marks. Like this, but the reload sound amazing. This sounds set, so I do not believe the marks of my copy make this set. I think it's general because I have listened from some vinyl flat rip. It is like that. The mastering, I think, it is like set. Again, the original CD smash this. If you want to listen good album, you choose the CD or the digital file, the same. And buy this. Cost it is the most reachable pressing. Cost 36, 40 euros. What the fuck is happening, guys? Every fucking vinyl cost 140 now. 40 euros to buy this. What the fuck? Of course, 5 euros. 5 euros, guys. No muffled sound. No muddy sound. So much. No noises in the pressing, nothing decent, but this not do the job really. Some people say, oh, sound good, of course I have no other vinyl to version, sound okay with that. If you want their opinion, go and buy this. If you want my opinion, no buy this. This is collecting material only. I cannot enjoy the album. I put it recently this, and in the third songs I put it away, guys. I cannot listen to the entire album from here. Okay. Now let's go to the main menu. Let's go to the top 3, and these 3 versions are really decent choices to listen to the album. Now, at least this album not have so many presents like of course the 80s albums of them or the Black Album, because when they came out the CD rules, but at least you have 3 decent version to listen to, guys. Okay, this is the 2000 Vertigo reissue from Optimal Plants that that release all the entire catalog of Metallica in Optimal, and this was cut by Marco Clago, that cut in the same series the Ride the Lightning and the Garaging. Amazing pressings. This is not so amazing like in the same series the Ride the Lightning and the Garaging, in my opinion, but it's decent copy, guys. It's very reachable, cost the same price almost with the fucking Blackened. 36 40 euros is reachable, very reachable, and has decent quality. Now this go away, the original CD go away, and this came here. So this is good version. But if I go a little rough with this version, I think little the separation not so good. Also, I did not feel very natural, the instruments, the guitars and the drums. Little not so natural. No, it was not so pleasant. I do not know if Marco Clago in Optimal have the best sources, the best source to cut good the vinyl. I do not know what source he had, but the general result compared to the other two versions was not satisfied. But as a general material is better than Blackened, better than original Europe, probably better than the 2008 Universal Warner pressings, that it is the same with Blackened, I say, I said before, and better than this. This is okay, this is decent, but this is little one upgrade than the CD. Little punchy sound, but I feel it's little not so like that. I can describe it's not so natural, the instruments. That is the problem with this version, in my opinion. But decent copy. Let's take the third place. Okay, let's continue. We go to the second place, and now I have one amazing pressing, guys, and this very collectible and very expensive pressing, and very hard to find. This is the Universal 45 RPM, a box set that was cut in Bernice Grama's mastering plans from Chris Bellan. They say it is all analog, and probably it is. And also it is the remastered version. This version, guys, kick ass, really. Amazing box set, 4 LPs inside. Has the OB louder, heavy, faster, and this version deserves to have the OB, not like the first 4 Metallica album that was cut in rainbows and they get destroyed, like I've said in my other reviews. This was cut with love, like Black Album. It's not so good like Black Album, like a mastering, but it's amazing version to listen to the album, guys. Very natural instruments. The kicks of Lars really kick ass, guys. Lars kick the drums, and you really feel it is in your room and playing. Really, the separation is amazing, but if I go very rough with this version, I think it was very sterile version. They cut from the original mastering of George Marino, original mastering. They cut the aggression, some noises, of course. They clean the sound, and you lose the original atmosphere of the album, like every remastered. The Chris Bellan tried to give you one very clean and good mastering version, but he cleaned the original atmosphere. He cleaned the deformation of the guitar, the noises, the dirtiness. It is not so dirty, this version. It is very sterile, very polite. It's very polite to describe better. It's very polite version, and it's amazing. It's very audiophile. Natural instruments, but have no the dirtiness I want from this album. The CD has little dirtiness because containing the original master, but this, no, it is one very sterile version, but amazing to own. To find this, you must pay, guys. You must sell almost your half house. To find one decent copy with this, you must pay 200 euros with the OB. To find OB, but the OB is not so important like the Japanese. You buy one other more cheaper version that have the OB, get the OB and you put it here, because all the OB is the same. No, every OB say it is for load, for just for all. All the OB is the same. Faster, heavier, louder versions. and go to 300. And I think this will go up and up because it is very collective material. It is for analog and all analog cells, guys. Really, I do not know if the original US is all analog, but this is all analog version. If you are a fan, this is one of your favorite album, deserve to pay. I do not know how the Warner sound, the US, probably sound identical because they have the same mastering, but no issues with this pressing, no issues from the mastering plant that probably from Czech G's media, no issues like the Black album. Very dead quiet, no noise, nothing. This pressing kick-ass is really. And as you understand, the first and best pressing of the album is the original US pressing, guys. That was cut in sterling by probably George Marelli himself, that made the mastering of the album, the previous mastering. This pressing, guys, kick-ass, is really insane. The dirtiness, the brutality of this version has no competitive. This version pull all away all the other pressing. When I listen to the album from here, really I shake my head. When Lars kick the bass drum, really I feel one shockwave in my face. It's so natural. The dirtiness, the guitars, he play guitars, and I feel all the dirt in my face. It is like more garage, more natural. It's the most natural. The box set, they say it is all analog, but this is more natural in my opinion. Really insane version. I have nothing but to say. This is the definitive version of the album, and it's very expensive, guys. It is probably the most expensive. It is the same price with the box set, cost 150 euros, one decent copy, and go to 300 euros, something like that. But if you are a fan of this album, buy with one decent condition. There is no doubt this is the best version of the album. Have in the dev box sterling stabbers. It is Elektra. There is no other version of this. There is no second press, third press. It was only one, and this was pressed good. Amazing. So recap, the best pressing of the album, in my opinion, the first Elektra original pressing. The second is the box set 2008, 45 RPM, cut by Chris Bellan and Brennan's Great Masterings, and the third pressing go to the 2001 Vertigo Europe Reissue. Okay, that's it, guys. Little small review, but I do not have so many pressing to show you. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you find my review helpful. See you in the next one. Ciao, ciao. Bye bye, guys.